Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to the 7th episode of The Sims 4. Natalie and Steve are both fast asleep and it's only 7:30 in the evening and Amy is playing away on the computer while listening to music. Hopefully at some point soon Steve will be able to get a promotion. He had the day off today and went to the park and met some new friends, but he's completely zonked, which is why he's asleep. But he's off to work in 21 hours. He works quite late because he's still an assistant dishwasher. But he has cleaned dishes 3 times and his work performance is currently right at the very top of his performance slider there. So hopefully he will get a promotion, which is one of the things that he really wants to do because he would like some more money. While we're talking about careers, let's have a look at everybody else. Natalie here is also at the top of her game, but she does need to reach level 2 in the charisma skill, and she's only at level 1. We'll need to do something about that and try and help her with it. And let's have a quick look at Amy at the moment. She, again, is at the top of her game. She needs to play video games for 4 hours. What is she? She's actually trolling tech forums. Why don't you actually play games? Play Sims forever, because, you know, shameless advertising. So stop trolling the tech forums. And play games for a little bit, and that will help you in your career. For some reason now my keyboard shortcuts seem to be working to adjust the game speed, so let us go ahead and speed things up a little bit. It appears that Amy actually has a bit of a need for the loo and bed, but we'll leave her to play until she decides it's time to go and do something a little bit different. And apart from that, everybody else is asleep, so let's just speed things up a little bit more. We'll just keep our eye on Amy. Oh, Natalie's up. I'm guessing you have some sort of urgent need for reading a book. Okay, that's fine. What we would like you to do, though, is increase your charisma skill. Now, how can we increase your charisma skill? You're currently feeling energized. Why don't you give a pep talk? You're not actually reading. You've got the book out. Steve is in the loo and complaining about the place being dirty. Why do people think this place is dirty? Seems pretty clean. I can't quite tell. So, how else can we work on your charisma? I'm not too sure. What are you doing sit-ups? Because that's normal. Go and hit bump Steve. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. He's hungry. He thinks everywhere's dirty. He's half dead. And Natalie's trying to hit bump him. Oh, well, no, that seems to be a positive interaction. Let's enthuse about interests. Have a bit of a positive chat. We do need to get our charisma skill up. What do we want to do here? Enthuse about interest with someone. That's exactly what I'm doing. Isn't that convenient? Impersonate celebrity. Will that bump our charisma skill any? Who knows? Oh, we got that one. That's good. What else do you want to do here? You want to be mean to Katrina still. Don't even know who Katrina is. Let's get rid of that one. You want to play an instrument? Oh, that didn't work out there. Something was, ask about day. It is strange sometimes when you get these conversations that turn into negatives. And it's like, well, why did that happen? Maybe it's because somebody's in a bad mood. Maybe it's because somebody's tired. Maybe it's because you've talked about something that the other person doesn't particularly like. And it's always difficult to know exactly what the reasons are behind that. You want to go and do sit-ups, apparently. Oh, well, you can do that. Oh, get to know Steve. I didn't even realise that was there. Well, that's cool. That actually worked out a little bit. Don't bother about the deep conversation. In fact, just let him go and get his breakfast. You go over here and do sit-ups, because that's what you want to do. So you go over there and do that. Amy, how's things going with you? You are about ready to pee yourself, so you probably should think about getting off the computer. But how are you doing towards your career? You're actually up to 3 out of 4 hours. We could actually get promotions for everybody today. That'd be kind of cool if we do. When do you have to be at work, though? 4 hours. And you're actually very, very tired. Okay, Natalie's acquired the fitness skill. I think what we're going to do is we'll speed things up a little here. Right, Natalie's going to play her guitar. Good. One of the things she wanted to do was play an instrument. Okay, right. Amy, you have done what you need to do. So you can go and flush and then use the toilet. Get off the computer. And then after that, you can go and have a nap because you're going to be completely and utterly beat. Again, let's turn the music off because no one's listening to it. Why is it even on? Steve, how are things with you? You're feeling very uncomfortable. There's a lot of okay quality scrambled eggs. Is that stuff that you've just made, Steve? No, you've just made some excellent quality scrambled eggs. So, obviously wasn't your fault. How are you doing, Steve, in the grand scheme of things? You still don't have an awful lot of energy, so... Okay, you want to put the music on. I don't know why I ever bother turning that off. Okay, Natalie, when do you have to go to work? 10 hours, so we've got a little while. Amy's going to go next, but she is feeling very, very tired. I know you're tired, Steve. If you've eaten your food... Research cooking techniques, get a promotion. That is the plan. Eat your scrambled eggs, then go and sleep. I know you're being hassled by Natalie now, but there's not an awful lot I can do about that. But you can sit down and have a chat while you are eating. Hopefully she's not going to do or say anything that will harm the relationship too much. Let's just speed things up a little bit. Yeah, we've got some positive relation interactions here, so they're getting along, which is good. She's going off and getting on the computer, but still chatting. This is good. You can chat and eat and do stuff at the same time. Steve, go to bed because you're absolutely beat. Not even bothered that he didn't clean the plate away. Nobody cares. Natalie, how are you doing? You're actually hungry. I suppose what you could do is you could go and eat these excellent quality scrambled eggs while you're still feeling energized instead of playing games. And you then want to do more push-ups, apparently. You want to be funny with Steve. How do we get your charisma skill up? Maybe we can do that in the mirror. That's a possibility. Let's have a look at that. Practicing speech has got to be a charisma improvement, right? Got to be. Let's just speed things up a little bit. You're going to go and wash the dishes. That is fine. When do you start work again? I've lost it. 8 hours. So you've got a little bit of time. This must be charisma skill. It has to be. So this is my little challenge for myself for this video. Let's get all 3 of our Sims promoted on the same day. Hopefully you'll be able to do that before you end up really, really tired. Let's just keep our eye on Amy because we know she has to go to work. When does she have to go to work? Oh, working 9 hours. It's further away than I thought. I thought last time I checked it was like 4 hours. Just throw it away. You're going to eat it. You probably shouldn't. No one's ever been that desperate to eat. So who does have to go to work? Steve in 15 hours, Amy in 9 hours, Natalie in 8 hours. Okay, there's a little bit of time before everybody has to go to work, so we're good. We're good. We're still good. How are you feeling, Amy, apart from being hungry? You're still not energized yet. So you should go back to sleep. So, you go to sleep. Natalie has almost leveled up her charisma skill, I think. Yes, there we go. Natalie now has the level 2 charisma skill, which means she needs to go to the toilet. And it also means that she has completed the requirements she needs to do for her promotion, possibly. Awesome. Okay, so, you can stop talking to yourself in the mirror now. What do you need to do? You've got a lack of energy, so you're going to clean up after you have been to the loo. You are then going to go and do some push-ups because that's what you want to do. And then you are going to go and sleep because it's 3 AM and you have to be at work in the morning. So off you go. Music's still on, of course, because that's what people do. Stop complaining. It's your own fault. Okay, she doesn't want to do sit-ups anymore. That is fine. And everybody is asleep. The game goes on to super high-speed mode. And we'll get some people off to work. That looks like a very, very thick duvet there. Look how well, these are even sheets. It doesn't even necessarily look like it's a duvet. Work for Natalie starts in about 1 hour. Natalie, I know you're really hungry, but you've got to be at work in like 1 minute. So you should probably get up. Off you go. Amy, you have to be at work in 1 hour. At least you're going to get up ready for work and you're going to be in a reasonable state. Natalie's off to work. Amy's up. Amy's standing around. Just going to stand there for 15 minutes until it's time for work. Now she wants to go on the computer. Now it's time for work. She gets dressed, and out the door she goes. Amy's off to work. Amateur night. At last, Natalie has found a real gig. Well, okay, it's amateur night, but pretty much anyone with a pulse can perform. But Natalie is officially on the list. Should she invite friends or consider this a private test run? I think she should... don't know. I think she should invite friends, and we'll see how well that works out. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Oh no, unfortunately not everybody shows up for Natalie other than the comic. Natalie is sure she was the funniest gal in the house, and now no one can argue. Well, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Nobody really knows. Oh well. Hopefully she can still get a promotion out of this. Remember, you start off this entertainer gig as being a, well, an entertainer, a comedian. Though we are trying to go for musician, which is where we will potentially go. So, potentially awkward conversation. Amy sees that the next customer in the chat queue is an old flame of hers and that things didn't exactly end pretty. The other agents are tied up. Should she respond to the chat request or pretend not to notice? She should probably begin chat. I don't know. Is Amy that memorable? Is she the sort of girl that someone might have had a fling with and then not even really... Yeah, let's just have the chat. Oh, wow. Lucky for Amy, the relationship wasn't as memorable as she thought. Or at least the flame didn't acknowledge her name or chat picture. Amy meets his customer service needs and avoids an awkward conversation. And we gain a small performance gain. Oh, I called it. Right, okay. Oh, nope, Steve's up. Now, are you up for any particular reason, Steve, other than the fact that you probably desperately need to pee? You desperately need to pee. Well, I'll tell you what. How about you go pee, possibly? You still want to get a promotion. We're working on that. You want to research some cooking techniques. Well, that is something that we will... consider later on as well. I love how for some reason all of my Sims sit down to pee, even the guys, not too sure why. Is there something on the floor that's dirty? Because I honestly cannot see why. Okay, that needs cleaning up, or that is really going to upset you. And then you are going to clean out spoiled food in the fridge, and then you are going to, well, I assume have lunch, because, you know, and you can have a BLT. And you're going to have lunch because, you know, it's 1 PM, so that's reasonable. When have you got to be at work? Oh, 4 hours. Well, you've got time to eat before that. Yes, we know he's uncomfortable. We're going to eat. That's why he's making a BLT. Yeah, I know you're tired, Steve. I know you've just chopped your thumb off, Steve. I know you've just chopped your other thumb off, Steve. It's only tomatoes. Come on. There we go. BLT. Sorted. You can go and have yourself some lunch. And now you're feeling fine. And what are you doing? What would probably be a good thing as well. We'll just speed things up and let you do what you're going to do. You still eating? You eat very slowly, Steve. It's only a BLT. What's taking you so long? Oh, actually, you now feel uncomfortable from bad food. How long before you got to be at work? 2 hours. You have time for a thoughtful shower. So go ahead and do that. And I'm going to turn the stereo off again. Hopefully some people will start to get home from work soon. The shower's also going to help with the uncomfortable negative penalty there from the terrible food, which is a good thing. As Steve is having his thoughtful shower. Notification wall full. Wow, we had that many notifications. The notification wall will display a maximum of 200 notifications. If you do nothing, the oldest notifications will automatically be deleted as new notifications appear. Okay, work for Steve starts in about an hour. Notifications wall. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. Delete. Clear all wall posts. That is a lot of junk. I just honestly thought that it's because they disappear after a while. I didn't realise that option was there. Good to know, though. Okay, Steve, work for you starts not just yet, so you're good. You're not doing too bad. You want to chat with someone, which is good. You're nearly out of the shower. You are out of the shower. You're now inspired, and you want to plant something. But that's not going to happen because you've got to be at work in 9 minutes, I believe. And ding, there we go. Yep, he is off out of the door, off to work. No bills yet, which is always good. Steve is off to work. Let's close that before it starts yelling at us that it's filled up the list. And Natalie is home. Natalie has been promoted to Open Mic Seeker. Natalie has been promoted to Open Mic Seeker. She will now make an additional 13 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 36 simoleons per hour. She's also received the following bonus, 451. And she is a Porco Pro business card holder. Her next shift is Saturday at 5 PM. So she now gets Wednesdays and Thursdays off and earns a little bit more money. That is absolutely great, Natalie. Awesome to hear. How are you feeling, though? You're feeling sad. Oh, from an empty crowd. And what do you want to do? You want to give yourself a pep talk in the mirror. That sounds like a good idea. That'll increase your charisma skill as well. Oh, I feel sad for Natalie. But it's means to an end. This isn't the job she wants to do. She's just doing it so she can get a career as a musician. See, why is everywhere filthy? Why are you telling me that everywhere is dirty? Oh, because the loo hasn't been flushed. Okay, you go and have yourself a nice bubble bath. That'll make you feel better, and then you can go and get some food. Though I probably wouldn't eat that last thing that Steve prepared. That didn't seem very good at all. Amy should be home from work next. We're not going to go for the work harder on them because they're already at the top of their performance game. So it's probably not worth them coming home and feeling sort of, you know, half dead. Once you get out of there, clean up that, put that book away. And you can go and have yourself some dinner. And why don't you have some fish tacos? So let's just speed things up a little bit. Actually, let's speed things up a lot. Okay, brilliant. Let us pause there because Amy has been promoted to Quality Assurance. Amy has been promoted to Quality Assurance. She will now make an additional 7 simoleons per hour. That's not a lot for Quality Assurance. For a grand total of 38 simoleons per hour. She's also received the following bonus, 375 simoleons and a stainless steel autopot. Her next shift is on Monday at 10 AM. Brilliant. So she's received a bonus in the form of an item with the sounds of things. Wonderful. For some reason, she's carrying around some spoiled scrambled eggs, which we will... Can we drag that into the bin? Yeah, put that in the bin. And she has a generic part usable in many... Oh, no, that's not what I thought it was. So she's unlocked what now? Received the following bonus, stainless steel autopot. Maybe it's an item. Maybe it's something that we can now build. It sounds like it is a kitchen appliance. Like it is going to be stainless steel autopot. Yeah, it does say there's one in the inventory. But she doesn't actually have one in her inventory. Oh, well, maybe that's me just being stupid. Let us unpause the game for a second. Because it's because I've got... Natalie selected. You, if we look in your inventory... Oh, you just have 2 common upgrade parts. Oh, okay. Household collections. Wow, that's a lot of junk. What's that? Sage. Okay. Didn't even know this thing existed. Obviously, there's a lot of junk you can collect in this game. So... Nobody apparently has one of these things in their inventory. Interesting. Maybe it means that we can place one and it doesn't cost us anything. Let's go and have another look at that. So, because if you do look, there is a little open box with a number 1 right next to it there, implying that we do have one. So does this mean we can put one down in the world without it actually costing us anything? This is my query. Let's go ahead and put one here in the kitchen. Not many places it will fit, actually, so let's go and put it on that side. And, no, that did cost us. Still says we have one in the inventory. Oh, household inventory, it's there. How did I miss that? And it's a golden one as well. And oh, that's the business card holder. What does that actually give us? +2 environment. Oh, okay, fine. No, I didn't realise that. So let's pick that up and sell it. We get the money back we paid for it. And then we can go and put the gold one down and that's free. And then we've got this cool business card holder, but we've got nowhere to actually put that, which is a little bit of a shame. So let's go for some. Let's go for objects by room. Let's look in bedrooms. Let's get ourselves some kind of bedside table. Have they got a red and green option of this one? Nothing that's really going to match the room too much. Red and black probably, well, might work. I was hoping for something sort of red and green. Oh, that's... No, red or green. That's not too bad. Well, it is. It's actually awful. And it's massive as well. We just want a little bedside table. A little end table. I guess we could go with that. Oh, wow. Why are all these so big? They all seem absolutely huge. What about a dresser then? She doesn't actually have a dresser, which is a shame. Don't want to get her something too expensive. I mean, she has just been promoted. And she's earned herself a little bit of a promotion. She should definitely have a nice dresser. But she should have something that matches the room at least. Come on. That works. It's big. So big, in fact, it won't fit anywhere in the room. Okay, I'm now stumped. End tables it's going to be. That it's going to be, as awful as it looks. It is going to go there. And we are going to put on that your little gift. There you go. Brilliant. So, all we need to do now is unpause and just get Steve promoted. And then we're done. And then that's where I'll call this a video, because I've just realised that I've been going on for ages. Who's this random person? It's Nadia again. Just turned up and hanging around at the door. Fine, you can just stay at the door. Okay, Natalie is hungry, but she should be putting that... Why are you... Yeah, there we go. Natalie's going to put that plate, clean that plate up and put that book away. And then she should hopefully go and have something to eat. Amy, how are you? What are you up to? You're feeling flirty. You want to ask someone to go steady. Wow, that is... Wow. Okay. So, let's speed things up a little bit. And let people sort of sort themselves out. You're going to go and have a bath. Natalie's going to have some food. Did she just get in the bath with her clothes on? I'm going to have to review the video there. That needs cleaning. Then you are going to take a bubble bath. Let's speed things back up again. Yeah, the bath does look a little bit dirty. I will confess to that one. Natalie's cooking. Not too sure what she's cooking. What are you cooking? Let's turn the camera around so I can see. Oh no, she's picked it up now. How rude. What do we have here? We have some good quality fish tacos. Okay, that is fine. No, she's actually taking her clothes off to get in the bath this time around, which is slightly better. I don't think Steve gets home until 1 PM, so we do have a few hours left to wait before he arrives back. So let's just speed things up a little bit here. Now, Amy's feeling playful after her bubble bath. How's Natalie feeling? Natalie's feeling pretty energized. Though she's going to be out of energy soon. So much so, in fact, she is going for a nap. Oh, that's a little bit of a shame. Amy wants to flash crazy eyes at somebody. You can't, because everybody's asleep. Alright, what do you need to do to get your next promotion? You need to reach level 2 programming skill and practice programming for 4 hours. Wow, that's a little bit harsh. Well, you can do that while you're listening to music, can't you? So, go over here and practice programming. That'll work out for you. You can still listen to music while you're doing that. Achievement introvert. Have a sim do nothing social for 24 sim hours. Wow, that's an achievement. Got plenty of those. And she gets an aspiration bonus there as well. She wants to kiss someone as well from being romantic, but there's nobody around. Well, at least there's nobody around that's awake. I guess you could kiss Natalie while she's asleep, but I'm not technically sure that's legal or counts. Level up in programming skill, which she is currently working on doing. It's 10 PM, just a couple of hours before Steve is home, and I'm going to speed things up just so that we can try and get my little challenge done before the end of this video. Just one little quick look at Natalie here, is feeling confident. She needs to have 4 friends. I guess we can do that. She should definitely go and speak to people, though. See, she can sit on the sofa and still chat to people at the same time. That is good. And let's go for friendly and brighten day, because we do have the charisma skill. Because we don't have any friends yet, which is really sad. Tell an unbelievable story. I'm just speeding things off in between the interactions just so the clock goes up a little bit more quickly. She wants to be funny with Steve, dance to stereo music, and call someone on the phone. Well, you just carry on talking to Amy there. Enthused about guitar solos, although as Amy has the room next door to you, she's probably not too happy about your guitar solos. Oh no, she seems quite happy with that. Heartfelt compliment. Let's start trying to build this friendship meter up a little bit more. Oh, we're getting there. What else can we do that is friendly? We can have a deep conversation. Come on, Steve, you need to get home. Oh dear, the hi-fi stereotype thing has just blown up. I think we are going to get Natalie to try and repair that. Off she goes. Not too sure what she has in her hand there, whether it's supposed to be like some sort of giant remote control. It looks like a little bit like a sort of Stargate-style PDA. Either that or it's a circuit board out of the hi-fi. I'm not too sure. But Steve is home, and Steve has been promoted to head dishwasher. He will now make an additional $1 per hour. Wow. Well, 1 simoleon per hour, making a grand total of 17 simoleons per hour. That's a really bad promotion, given what everybody else has. He also has received the following bonus: 334 simoleons and a corporate cheek countertop. His next shift is Saturday at 4 PM. Brilliant. So what did you just receive, Steve? Times 3 countertops. Wow, that's kind of nice. And let's not forget, we don't necessarily have to use that in our current kitchen. We can actually save it and use it in a new house when we come to build one. Because then we can build our entire kitchen around it, because it comes part of our household inventory. So I'm actually quite happy with that. We've done a good job there. We've got all 3 of our Sims promoted, which is fantastic. Nice, Steve. Nice. Natalie does want to be funny with you. So let us have a go at that. Just because we can. Oh, somebody seems unhappy about something. Oh, Natalie's been able to fix the thing. She should definitely go and scavenge for parts and then throw away the rest of the junk. And she's got a little bit of a relationship boost there with Steve as well. You want to kiss someone. Not necessarily sure you're going to get away with that, though. Kissing hands may be enough to do that. Why don't you get off the computer? It'll make it easier. Is she going to do it? Yes. Does that count as kissing someone? Hard to tell. Doesn't look like it did, but let's have a quick look if it is possible. Doesn't look like it is. Well, you're supposed to be cleaning it up. Yes, he has taken the rose. More choices. Romance. Just do a little bit of flirting. Natalie's going to bed. That's fine. She's still got the bit of the stereo in her hand, which is not exactly a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that if it works. Will we get away with it? Yes, they are both having their first kiss. Brilliant, that gets that sorted. And now you want to go and dance to stereo music from being happy. So I think that is a brilliant place to... You want to flirt with someone, well, you can do that. So, and I keep saying I'm going to end this video. I will, I promise. No, you can't go to the toilet yet. You've got to go and do this. There you go. Sorted. So that is me happy. Oh, woohoo with someone. I think we should definitely save that for another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying The Sims 4. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.